Great Changes for Animal People, October to December 2025, Part 1 of 2.
South Korea unveils its first national charter on animal protection, recognizing animal residents as living beings rather than property, offering a framework for stronger animal people protections while aligning South Korea with the global compassionate trend.
UNESCO, or United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, adds 26 new biosphere reserves across 21 countries, with São Tomé and Príncipe becoming the first nation to have its entire area so designated.
Animal people welfare is now part of U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s Make America Healthy Again agenda, leading the way in promoting high-tech, human-based research methods like lab-grown 3D tissue models. Secretary Kennedy believes these alternatives can speed up and lower the cost of studying chronic diseases while protecting animal citizens, turning animal people welfare into a bipartisan movement embraced by both conservatives and traditional advocates.
Canada launches a national strategy to end vertebrate or backboned animal people toxicity testing by 2035. Promoting non-animal scientific methods such as in vitro or test tube models, artificial intelligence or AI, and organ-on-chip technologies.
California, U.S. enacts 4 major animal people welfare bills targeting puppy mills, including fraudulent pet companion breeding and sales practices, and banning non-medically necessary cat people declawing. The state has already invested $50 million in the past 2 years to support animal shelters, working towards becoming a fully no-kill shelter state.
Greece launches the Pet-Friendly Tourist Accommodation Certificate to improve travel for visitors with animal folk. To qualify, lodgings must provide hygienic pet people rooms and accommodate pet companions, service, and therapy animal citizens. The program also encourages collaboration with animal people welfare groups and support for local shelters, marking a major step toward a modern animal people welfare framework.
Brașov City, Romania permanently cancels its New Year's Eve fireworks display to protect animal people, wildlife, and the environment, replacing it with a laser light show. Officials urge residents to avoid using fireworks at home to spare animal residents from stress, panic, hearing loss, and even death.
Mexico bans the use of all marine mammal people in entertainment, including dolphin, sea lion, and orca individuals. The law ends all wild capture, captivity, and breeding except for scientific research, and relocates around 350 captive dolphin folk to protected coastal sanctuaries.
Nigeria will enforce tougher penalties for wildlife trafficking under the new Endangered Species Conservation and Protection Bill. Offenders caught trading items like ivory or pangolin people scales could face fines of up to $8,292 and up to 10 years in prison.
A Jujuy, Argentina court, led by the Honorable Judge Mateo, rules that animal people are subjects of rights, not property, under Argentina's civil code, marking a significant step in Argentine law by affirming that sentient beings deserve legal and ethical recognition.
4 venues in Queensland, Australia end koala cuddle experiences after a new report by World Animal Protection called for an end to the cruel practice. As the wild koala folk population has halved over 2 decades and public concern for animal people welfare at zoos and aquariums has surged to 74%.
The Netherlands Parliament ends state funding for monkey people experiments at the Biomedical Primate Research Center, or BPRC, and redirects over $2.9 million yearly toward humane non-animal research methods.
New biosensor technology helps save bat people from the threat of wind turbines, potentially reducing bat individual deaths over 60% while recovering around 50% of electricity lost if the turbines are turned off all night to avoid fatalities.
Cartagena, Colombia replaces 62 horse-people-drawn tourist carriages with electric vehicles, ending animal-person traction in the historical center in response to animal people welfare concerns.
West Coast National Park, South Africa, sees a leopard person for the first time in 170 years, thanks to 2 decades of habitat restoration and human-wildlife coexistence efforts,
like conservation groups, etc. For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/GCA.